Storytime. Shamarr, the business, and all that drama. After Ray Ray left and completely ghosted me, that's when Shamarr really started coming around more. He was helping me at the business, running errands with me, doing little things here and there. Naturally, I started wondering about him and Jennifer because she was the one who'd called me saying she was homeless and needed a place, and he was always around her. When I asked him about their situation, he said, "Oh, that's just my friend. She has cancer. I've just been helping her. She got anxiety and health problems. I've been there for her a long time." He was very expressive about wanting to help her, but when we would hang out, she would call him constantly. So I said to myself, I'm not doing this ignore the signs thing no more. I went straight to the source. I asked Jennifer, "Are y'all together? I don't want to step on any toes." She said, "Oh no, Bookie, we're just friends. Everything is all right." So I took them both at their word and tried to move forward. Meanwhile, things with Ray Ray caught up to me. One day I started noticing weird charges on my accounts. Western Union here, a little charge over there, a Home Depot bill, random things popping up. I started putting it together and realized Ray Ray has been using my credit cards. I could not believe it. This was someone I never knew to steal from me. I confronted him, and of course, he denied it at first. Somebody must be hacking your account. But I already knew because he had once mistakenly sent me a picture of my own card, my bank card. I shut that card down at the time, but now I realized he'd taken pictures of more than one. When I really pressed him, he finally flipped and basically said, "Well, you deserved it. You'll get it all back. It's for everything I did for you and all you did to me." In his own twisted way, he was telling me he stole from me on purpose. He was done with me. He said it straight out. "I'm finished. I don't want nothing else to do with you. I'm not calling you. I'm not coming back." And this time, he meant it. He ghosted me for real. Valentine's Day came, no call. Other holidays came, no call. I called him and cried, no answer. Then I got his change of address form in the mail, and he blocked me on all social media. That's when it really hit. All those stories he told me about ghosting other women. Now I was the one being ghosted. My heart was broken. I was just overwhelmed. That's when Shamarr really stepped into the emotional space. He said, "I see you're upset. I've been through stuff too." He started opening up to me. He told me about Fiona, how she did him wrong. He'd watched her child so she could go to school and work, and she'd disappear, stay out, not come home. Then he overheard her talking nasty with some guy, bragging about what they were doing sexually, and her family treated him badly after all he'd done. He told me about his baby mom, how their child passed away, but he still loved her son, and she wouldn't let him see him. Then he told me how he had other kids he hadn't seen because their mom ran off with a family member. So it wasn't just me with heartbreak. He had his own. We trauma bonded. He started doing a lot for me, running around with me, helping me. I started saying to myself, Ray Ray always told me nobody would ever do for me what he did. But here's Shamarr doing everything for me. I got codependent. When it was time for him to go home, I didn't want him to leave. I was asking him to come back the next day and the next. But let's be real. Shamarr loved women. There was already drama with that cousin, my brother's girlfriend who knew too much about Ray Ray and my credit card mess. People were crossing paths in ways that didn't sit right with me. Around this time, Sean, my close friend, was in the picture too. We all started building something together, a transportation business and a kind of work readiness program, helping people get to work and find jobs. It was a good idea. We made a lot of money. Shamarr ended up being the transportation coordinator. He met a lot of people, especially women, and that's where more problems started. Complaints about payments, confusion, women calling, drama. Still, me and Shamarr weren't official at first. We were just getting closer. I cried on his shoulder about Ray Ray. He listened, comforted me, took me places, kept me company. Then one night changed everything. It was the Eagles' Super Bowl run. We went out, had drinks, celebrated. He always drank, Hennessy, Courvoisier, every day. But that night I was drinking too. We came home drunk and ended up sleeping together. I'm going to keep it real. I had never experienced sex like that. I felt like, oh no, I cannot keep up with this young man. He was younger than me. Ray Ray was about 5 years younger, and Shamarr was maybe 8 years younger. I felt insecure, like I was too old, like I couldn't handle it. He said it was great, but I felt like a virgin all over again. The next day, I tried to play it off like it was a fluke, like we were drunk. That wasn't supposed to happen. But he came back over, and it happened again and again. The chemistry was crazy. It was actually better than what I had with Ray Ray, and that's saying a lot. Over time, our situationship turned into a real relationship, but also a very sneaky, complicated one because he was still entertaining other women. At one point, me and Sean were at the car wash cleaning out the car. Shamar's phone was dead, so Sean plugged it in to charge. When the phone powered up, everything popped up. Explicit pictures, messages, hotel plans, conversations with women. I saw texts with my brother's baby mom. I saw conversations with other women. I saw enough to know he's cheating on me. A lot. My heart dropped. I confronted him. He gave me a half-truth explanation. He said he had reached out to his ex because he wanted to show her he was doing well. She was someone he truly loved in the past, and he wanted to impress her with his new job, his license, his life. Then there was another girl who turned out to be related to my family. He claimed he didn't know she was my relative when they messed around. He said she approached him and he didn't realize the connection until later. And of course, somewhere in the middle of all this mess, Jennifer got hold of his old phone. He had thrown it away, trying to get rid of evidence, and she put it back together. She saw everything. Then she called me saying, "Yeah, we messed around too." That betrayal hit hard, especially because I had asked her directly in the beginning, and she lied. I wanted to let my son's girlfriend beat her up at one point, but I stopped it. I felt like both of them, her and Shamarr, were wrong. She knew the whole time I was with him and never told me. I kept that situation quiet for a long time. I buried it. No one really knew at first. But like I always say, when you bury things, they come back. Later on, my son called me from jail. He told me he had another baby on the way and asked me to be there for the baby, to help the mother, to look out for her. So I did what I always do. I helped. I hired her at the transportation business. She was around me, around Shamarr, around the whole operation. And guess what happened? They started messing around too, behind my back. People at the business were talking. Other folks tried to tell me. I didn't want to hear it. My son even tried to hint at it. But because of my past, he felt like if he said it straight, I'd accuse him of lying or being dramatic. So it slipped by me for a while. Eventually, the truth came out, through my son on a jail call and through the girl herself when she was angry. It turned into war. There were blow-ups at the house, arguments, phone calls, people hanging up when they heard my voice, Shamarr trying to downplay everything, me feeling stupid, betrayed, hurt, and furious. Then he did another grimy thing. He moved out and stole my safe. Inside that safe was money I had been quietly saving to do something big for him. I was planning to buy him a better car for his birthday because he had been putting a lot into the transportation business. That was transportation money, tip money, little bits of cash saved up. He stole it and left. I broke down emotionally. And in all of that, guess what my mind did? It went right back to Ray Ray. I tried to look him up. I reached out. And somehow, he called me. He told me he missed me. He was sorry. He was going through his own mess. He told me he had cut his ankle bracelet off to come see me once. Said he was tired of running and wanted to do his time and come back to me. The drama with Ray Ray and the drama with Shamarr were overlapping, heavy, and confusing. I had Ray Ray calling me from jail every night. I had lost trust in Shamarr. My son was hurt and angry. My family was tired, and I was just drained. Through all of it, people kept warning me, "Leave that man alone. He messed with your son's baby mom. He's not good for you." And they were right. But I also saw a part of myself in Shamarr, broken, trying, messy, but still wanting to be loved. Eventually, he moved away, back down to where he came from. I tried talking to other people, tried dating, tried distracting myself, but nothing really filled that space the same way. And even after everything, all the cheating, all the lying, all the stealing, all the betrayal, we somehow found our way back to each other. And today, after all that drama, Shamarr is my husband. But trust me, this is only part of the story. Stay tuned. It gets even crazier.